Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have the new KitKat Lemon Drizzle. So in case you missed it, new. And it says here as well, try me with hot drink. I guess hot drink. And I just happen to have, as if by magic, a nice lovely warm cup of tea. So we can quite see that there. Well, you have to trust me on it, it is a cup of tea. I don't want to spill it everywhere, but there you go. Right, yes, there we are. Perfect, yes. I normally have a hot drink to the side anyway when I do these reviews. Usually out of shot as it is now, but comes in handy sometimes as well. But it ends up getting cold by the time I finish with them, so anyway, never mind. Here we go. So Lemon Drizzle is basically, I don't know if it's a worldwide phenomenon, probably not. But it's a sort of cake, or a sponge cake I guess you have in the UK. Basically sort of like a vanilla sponge sort of, with lots of sort of lemon juice in it or whatever, so it's quite a moist cake. Yeah, essentially, and that's what it is really. Quite common to have with it with sort of like on a lunch break or something, or a little tea break, so you probably would have it with a cup of tea or something. Yes, my tea by the way is milk, no sugar, that's how I have it these days. There's some joke about it, well anyway, never mind. Yes, so there we go. So this is, I don't think you can buy them individually, so basically I've only seen them in a big pack like this. So there's quite a few different varieties of KitKat. There's tons in Japan. There's tons of varieties and they're crazy, amazing flavors as well. In the UK, there's about 9 or so different types, maybe that's 6. I'm not sure. And they tend to come in like a big pack like this. So this is well, there's 9 two-fingered bars in this, so you can see. Yeah, basically, well, not really explained about a KitKat. Essentially, is a two-fingered bar like this. It can come in 4 fingers if you buy it. I think if you buy a single one, generally there are a 4-fingered bar now. But they have these sort of smaller half-size versions that you get in a big pack like this, which are 2 fingers. So you can see it's basically 2 of these fingers, and it's essentially a chocolate-covered wafer with a sort of chocolate-covered chocolate partitions in between the wafer as well. So you can probably make that out. So that's essentially what KitKat is. Yes, there we go. Made by Nestlé. In the UK, the slogan is "Have a break, have a KitKat." You can just see there. Just about. Yeah, there we go. Have a break, have a KitKat. Is that some kind of hashtag thing there? Yes, hashtag my break. There we go. Yes. I think seem to think KitKat are quite responsive on Twitter. So if you do, tweet them, they do tend to get back to you, I think. Well, we'll find that out when I do this, publish this review, we'll see if they retweet it or something. But yeah, so basically, calorie-wise, well, basically 1 bar is 1 serving, so 2 fingers is 1 serving. So it's 105 calories, 5.1 grams of fat, 2.9 of which are saturates. So yeah, 105 calories, and it does make a bit of a deal of it here. So it's 105 calories there. There's been a thing in the UK at the moment saying that kids should only have 2 snacks a day, each of 100 calories, so this does fall just over the 100 calories. I mean, I realise it's only 5 calories, but you know what it's like these days. They've kind of possibly just been a bit too quick with releasing this. I'm sure they would have liked to shave off that 5 calories and meet that government standard and make a deal of that, but they haven't, so there we go. Yes. But 5 calories, Anyway, right, so I think we should give it an open, I think. So there's 9 of these in here. I'm just going to take one out. This is the only thing when you review these chocolates, you end up with loads of chocolates left. Sometimes you can take them to work or something and hand them out, but more often than not, I do admit to eating them. What can I say? So there we go. So this is the individual one. You can see it's got the lemon drizzle side here. It's wrapped in foil as well, actually. I've not had a multi-pack one for a while. There's a big thing when I was younger, and lots of people were younger obviously, it was quite nice to have the foil on KitKat, and he got rid of it for a time. And they've obviously, I don't think they reintroduced it, but I'm sure they'd stopped doing it, and it was just, I think just the red bit was foil. Maybe in the single bars, the 4-fingered version where you just buy separately, it's just that there's no foil on the inside, and the actual wrapper itself is foil. But this is how it used to be when I was younger, and I didn't think they still did it, even with the 2-fingered ones, but they have here, so that's good. I like that. Yes, I've got a bit of a description on the back here. It says 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with lemon flavour. Oh yeah, sorry. It goes on to another line, so that's why. 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with lemon flavour milk chocolate. 66%. Contains wheat and milk. Not to be sold individually. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. So there we go. So there's no flourishes here. You can see it's quite tight and succinct, so there's no real reason to measure it before I open it. So yeah, give it an open. So here's the bit you used to do when you were younger. You used to always sort of do the, basically rub the, it says KitKat on each of the fingers, so you always sort of rub it in and do it with your nail or something. Probably, I guess you have to do it with your nail or a coin or something. Well, a nail basically, yeah, nail. Don't have coins when I was younger. Yes, there we go. So you can do that sort of thing. So yeah, there you are. Now the common way to do is to just break. Well, I mean, I never did this when I was younger actually, but people just break it through the foil. You can do that, and I'm going to do that in a minute. The only thing with that is obviously I can't measure it. So I think I'm going to measure with the foil on. So of course the foil, let's just say it might be a millimetre extra onto the size, but you know, don't need to be too worried about it. So yeah, it's basically 9 centimetres long. I think that's pretty accurate, I would imagine. And wide, it's about 3.2. And height-wise, this is all from the bottom, about a centimetre high. Now from the top, obviously we're going to lose some, because it's not, as you can see, it's not straight-sided. So we're going to lose some width, I guess. Yeah, so it now becomes 8.6, so we lost 0.4 millimetres, so quite a lot really. And at the top, it's now 2.8, so we lost about, it was 3.1 before, maybe 3.2 actually. So it's about 4 millimetres, so you do lose quite a bit with that, but here we go. Okay, so yeah, let's give it a break. So normally you would do this. Okay, it works better on the adverts. Yeah, it's not worked at all. That does it. Okay, there we go. On the adverts, it just seems to break and flip through the foil. Yeah, it's quite soft actually. I don't know. It's not hot in here where I am today at all by any means, but it's kind of melted a bit. This, I don't know. Could have been because it was close to the cup of tea I had, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get a bit of a mess here. Do apologise, I'll try to be careful. So here's what a basic finger looks like. So you can see it's got hashtag #MyBreak on this one, I think. So obviously didn't have that back when I was younger. It just had basically KitKat, like that. So this is essentially what it is. And if we give it a snap, yeah, you can see there. You've got the wafer, chocolate covered wafer. So you see quite reasonably thick chocolate covering, not massively so, but you know, thick enough, I guess. Wafer on the inside with chocolate layers as well. There's a slight smell of lemon. Yeah, there is a smell of lemon actually. It's more like a lemon you get from a cake. I don't know if there's any point maybe measuring these, is there really, but just did it really, didn't we? So it's about 1.5 wide at the bottom. And about one wide at the top. And obviously it's still the same height, it's about a centimetre, yeah, and still the same length. 9. Something gone very dark in here. 8.5, I think. I'm too scientific about it. So let's give it a taste without the cup of tea. So let's give it a go. Well, it does taste of lemon drizzle actually. It's very strong. Well, first of all, let's see. It's basically standard KitKat affair, so you've got the chocolate and a wafer. And the chocolate's quite nice in this one. I think they did, Nestlé recently did I think for the regular plain KitKats and the KitKat Chunkies, they sort of said they added more cocoa to the chocolate. And basically it just didn't taste as nice, whatever they did. And I don't know if they've done it with this one and they've just stopped advertising it now. There's no mention of it on the front. But it had like a weird aftertaste. There's no mention there. And this one doesn't have that, so I don't think they've got it with this. So unless they've just abandoned that idea, because it was terrible to be honest with you. It just had a sickly aftertaste. You know. So anyway, enough of that. This doesn't have it, so that's good. Yeah, so it's obviously, you know, it's your standard KitKat affair really. You've got a nice sort of crunchy wafer, and the chocolate actually does taste nice because of that, and not having that silly cocoa. I don't know, increase or whatever they did. Looks like they increased the milk or something, I'm not sure, but anyway, it tastes nice, and it does taste it does taste of that sort of lemon taste you get from a lemon sponge or a lemon drizzle cake. It's not really a lemon taste, it's kind of like a I don't know really. It's kind of as if the lemon's been soaked in sponge and has a sort of different taste. It's not just eating lemon. It's a sort of a lemon that's, it's kind of the flavouring coupled with the sponge really, or the other ingredients of the cake, and it actually does have that. It's really nice. You're definitely getting the flavour. Let's try it. I'm assuming when it says try with tea, I'm assuming it's dipping it in. Let's try. Yes. And the good thing about the KitKat is it's not really going to break off either because it's reasonably strong, not like a biscuit. Well, like any chocolate, it's always good dipped in a hot drink. I don't think it particularly adds to it. I don't think it brings out more flavour or anything. In fact, I think it's probably... let's have a nice cup of tea. Oh, yes. I think it's... yeah, I don't think dipping it in adds to it, to be honest with you. I think it takes away from the flavour, really. I think it's better... It's nice to have with your tea rather than dipping it in, I think. And to be fair, it says try me with tea. It doesn't, or coffee. It doesn't really say to dip it in necessarily, so I kind of assume that. And I don't think it really adds to it. I think you lose a bit of the flavour by dipping it in. Yeah, it just doesn't break through, does it? There you go, maybe the other way around. Maybe I should do it the other way. Just try one. I've got hundreds of these, haven't I? So I've got 9 of them to go through. Just try another one, see if it does. Right, if I do it this way. Ah, there we go. Okay, you meant to do it that way. Right, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do really like this actually. I wouldn't say I'm a massive lemon fan. It's not like I go out of my way to find lemon flavoured things, but it's actually really nice. And what I was I forgot why I opened why I opened another one. So I was speaking my mouth all there a bit. Basically, I was trying to find out whether the flavour was in the chocolate or the wafer. I think it's probably in the wafer, really. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. The reason I asked that because in the Japanese KitKats, they have lots of radical flavours like wasabi and cheesecake and all sorts, and they really do taste like them. Apple. And generally they either come in 2 types really, where one's flavoured from the generally, maybe they're both in some cases, but generally it seems to be one's flavoured chocolate or flavoured wafer. And I think in this case it's the wafer that's flavoured. Hello guys, I'm just interrupting my own review here. Basically just to say I was talking about Japanese KitKats and they sometimes flavour the chocolate or the wafer or whatever, but I realised on the back of it, and I've already said it in the review, it does say 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with lemon flavour milk chocolate. So it's in the milk chocolate. Although I thought it was in the wafer. So there we go. But that's what it says on here. So there we are. Who knows? Maybe the chocolate infused its way into the wafer in my case. I'm not sure. But there we go. There's the answer. Okay, back to the review. Thanks, guys. See ya. I did manage to get a small snippet of chocolate on its own, and it did seem to have a bit of that aftertaste. That sickly aftertaste. Yes, no, I'm very impressed with this. But you can't taste the aftertaste normally, which is good. It could be because the lemon drizzle flavour sort of overrides the that sort of sickly taste that you might get if it was a plain KitKat. I'm not sure. It was quite noticeable in a plain KitKat, I do remember. But yeah, very nice. I really like this. It really is. It really ticks the box of that lemon drizzle flavour. Very nice. I mean, you've seen how quickly I'm polishing these off. I'm just going to try this once more because because the other one was kind of split open a bit when I had it. Yeah, it kind of pulls it open when you take this off. It naturally pulls the foil off a bit. I don't want to do that because I just want to see if I can open it myself. And it's kind of open at the bottom as well, so that's probably why it flips open. So yeah. Whereas at the top, it's not open. So yeah, in fact, what? Yes, I remember now. I know what happens now. I wish I'd thought about this before I did it. So basically, I'm opening all these KitKats. What happened is, I remember now. Right, so you do it from this way, but you kind of, you rip it with your nail. There you go, that's what you do, like that. And then you go, yeah, there you go. Right, okay. People who only watch part of the video will be probably leave a comment or something saying I should have done that, but I realised it in the end. So yeah, so you draw a line with it down with your nail, and then you flip it open, and that's what you did. Yeah, I knew there was something. When I review KitKats next time, I'll be sure to do it. But yes, yeah, really impressed. I really do like this actually. It really does taste like a lemon drizzle cake. It's a really good flavour, and it's just very nice actually. I'm quite happily keep eating these. And I am doing, as you can see. And of course, dipped in, I wouldn't say dipping in your tea really brings out much more of the flavour. It melts the chocolate, which is always nice. It's not a bad thing to dip in your tea, actually. But I think it's just as good without doing that. Of course, you can wrap the other finger up as well. Save it for later. Or for 5 minutes time in my case. Yeah, really nice that. I think a good 4.5 out of 5 for me. It's bordering on 5 really, because there's nothing really wrong with it, to be honest with you. Yeah, KitKat. I mean, I'm a fan of KitKats because I like the way they've got the crunchiness there. I like chocolate with a bit of crunch in it, and KitKat definitely has that with the wafer. And the chocolate, you know, you're not getting loads of it, so it might be a bit, you know, sickly on its own. But because it's just complementing the wafer, and they've obviously got the chocolate layers in the wafer as well, it really just works very well, and I really like it. Yeah, I think a good 4.5, maybe bordering on 5. You know, maybe a 5 out of 5. Yeah, well, I'll say a 4 out of 5. I think 4.5 out of 5. I think I won't go. 4.5 out of 5, but really recommended. Really like that, and it really does taste like lemon drizzle. It's they've done a good job there. Really good. Right, okay, if you enjoyed that review, everyone, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, please like my videos, and feel free to leave a comment or two. Let me know what you think if you were, if you like that KitKat, and if you think it tastes like lemon drizzle, please let me know. If you bake lemon drizzle cakes, feel free to send me a recipe. I'd always love to see it, and I'll try and make it as well. Okay, thanks again, everyone. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.